There's a lot of strange and mysterious stuff in the world, places and people. And in today's episode, I'm going to tell you about some of the most unusual people out there. The ones who can make you smile, surprise you, or even shock you. These people made it into the Guinness World Records or became famous thanks to the media. You're watching Top Gun. Let's go. Jaspreet Singh Kalra. He got the nickname Rubber Boy because of his insane flexibility. At just 15, he became known for doing unbelievable acrobatic tricks without feeling any pain. He can literally turn his head a full 180 degrees. Man. Francisco Domingo Joaquim, also known as Chiquinho. He has the biggest mouth in the world. He's from Angola, in Africa, and according to Guinness World Records, his mouth measures an insane 17 centimeters, 6.69 inches, and that's without stretching it. And get this, when he pulls his cheeks back, he can fit a 330 milliliter soda can sideways right into his mouth. Unreal. Wim Hof the Iceman. Wim Hof is known for his unbelievable ability to withstand extreme cold. He's run marathons barefoot on snow, plunged into freezing water, and even set a world record for staying in an ice bath 1 hour and 52 minutes. And get this, Wim Hof climbed Mount Kilimanjaro wearing nothing but shorts. That's why everyone calls him the Iceman. Truly one of a kind. Liu Tu Lin, the Magnet Man. This Malaysian man is almost 100 years old, and he still sticks things to his body, just like he did in his 70 seconds. And the wildest part? This strange ability was passed down to his kids and grandkids. Each object he can hold weighs up to 2 kilograms, and in total, the Magnet Man can carry around 36 kilograms on his body. His biggest feat was pulling an entire car using just a chain attached to his magnetic body. Scientists and doctors still have no explanation for this phenomenon. Honestly, I'd love to know him, especially when I keep losing my keys. Absolutely mind-blowing. Radhakrishnan Velu, the King of Teeth. This man from Malaysia is famous for his unbelievable ability to pull massive weights using only his teeth. He set a new Guinness World Record by pulling 6 entire train cars with nothing but a rope and his jaw. In another stunt, Velu dragged 3 train cars weighing 297 tons for 2.8 meters, using only his teeth, gripping the rope like it was nothing. An absolutely jaw-dropping feat. Literally, Jill Price, the woman who remembers everything. Jill can recall absolutely everything from her teenage years. What she ate, what time she woke up, what music she listened to, even the smells and the exact places she visited. And if you think that sounds amazing, Jill actually sees her gift as a curse. Because she can't forget anything, ever. Michel Lotito, the man who could eat anything. Michel, a French boy, first shocked everyone at just 9 years old when he ate an entire television. After that, he got used to swallowing rubber, metal, and even glass. But he outdid himself and made it into the Guinness World Records when he ate an entire airplane. Yes, a whole plane. It took him 2 years, but he actually did it. Doctors say Michel survived such a diet only because the lining of his stomach was twice as thick as that of a normal person. Absolutely unbelievable. Tim Cridland, the King of Torture. Tim, known on stage as Zamora, has spent decades shocking the world with his unbelievable ability to endure extreme pain. He's pushed spikes through his own body, swallowed fire and swords, laid down on beds of nails, and that's just a tiny part of the dangerous stunts he's performed throughout his career. Today, Tim continues to tour the world with his show, leaving audiences speechless every time. Neil Harbisson, the Cyborg Man. Artist Neil Harbisson is often called the world's first real cyborg. For over 10 years, he's been living with an antenna implanted in his head that turns light waves into sound. Neil was born in Mataró, Spain, and he was diagnosed with achromatopsia, or complete colour blindness. It's a rare condition. About 1 in 30,000 people have it, and it means he sees the world only in black, white, and shades of grey. For the first 20 years of his life, everything around him was basically colourless. But that changed in 2004. That thing on his head? Yeah, it's not a fashion accessory. It's an antenna permanently attached to his skull, specifically connected to the bone at the back of his head. It's a sensory system designed to expand how he perceives color. The antenna has a camera that detects colors and converts them into sound vibrations. Those vibrations are sent directly into his head through bone conduction. So instead of seeing colors, Neil literally hears them. Jesus Aceves, the Wolfman. What if a person looked like something straight out of a legend, but was 100% real? Meet Jesus's Aceves. People call him Wolfman. And no, this isn't a costume, makeup, or CGI. Jesus was born in Mexico with an extremely rare genetic condition called hypertrichosis. Because of it, his entire body is covered in thick hair, including his face. Only a handful of people in the world have this condition. It's so rare that, in the past, people believed it was a curse. And in the 19th century, people like him were displayed in circuses as human curiosities. Growing up, Jesus faced constant stares, fear, and mockery. People looked at him and couldn't tell was he human or a myth. But over time, he did something no one expected. He turned his difference into strength. Jesus became a symbol of self-acceptance and proof that how you look does not define who you are. Once, they called him a monster. Today, he's a reminder of just how diverse and incredible humans really are. Could you accept yourself if you were born different? Let me know in the comments. Claudio Pinto from Belo Horizonte. This man can pop his eyes out by 5 inches. That's 95% of the way out of his eye sockets. Claudio went through countless medical exams, and doctors finally explained his unique ability as an eyeball dislocation. They also said that no one else has ever done anything like this. Honestly, I'd not want anyone staring at me like that. Truly one of a kind. Yakov Tsiporovich, the man who doesn't sleep. Yakov was poisoned by his own wife with rat poison. He survived a coma and even clinical death. But after that, no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't fall asleep. His insomnia lasted, listen carefully, 16 years. After countless tests, scientists and doctors confirmed it was real, but couldn't explain how it was possible. They even made around 70 documentaries about him. An absolutely unbelievable story. Chang Wan-hei, the man with the unbelievable hair. This man from Vietnam had hair that reached 6.8 meters long, but surprisingly, he never submitted it to the Guinness World Records. He kept his hair braided into a massive, rope-thick coil simply because it was more comfortable for him. Chang Wan-hei lived a quiet, simple life. But his hair? Absolutely legendary. Mehmet Özürek, the man with the world's longest nose. This man from Turkey had a nose measuring 8.8 centimeters from the bridge to the tip. Mehmet confirmed his Guinness World Record multiple times, the last time in 2021. His record stood strong for over 20 years. Sadly, Mehmet passed away in 2023. But his unique record and his story remain unforgettable. Chen Feng, the woman with a horn. This 107-year-old woman from China became famous for a horn-like growth on her forehead, about 10 centimeters long. Social media users started calling it the Horn of Longevity, believing it might even be one of the reasons why she's lived so long. Pretty wild and pretty amazing. Gino Martino, the Human Anvil. Gino Martino is an American pro wrestler and performer who shocks crowds with his insane ability to break solid objects using only his head. We're talking metal bars, baseball bats, concrete blocks all smashed on his skull. His head has even taken bowling balls dropped from 5 meters high, and he just walks it off. According to doctors, Gino was born with an unusually super strong skull, which is exactly why people started calling him the Human Anvil. Absolutely unbelievable. Alright, that's going to wrap it up for today. This was Top Gan, and I hope you enjoyed this crazy journey through some of the most unbelievable people in the world. It's insane how many unique talents and mind-blowing abilities exist out there, and believe me, this is just the beginning. If you want to see more shocking stories and unbelievable top lists, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next drop. Tell me in the comments which person surprised you the most, or who else you think deserves to be in the next video. I always check your suggestions. Thanks for watching, stay curious, stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.